Hey YouTube, it's Dawn. Wake Me Up VSG. It is June 26th, I think. 26th, 20. Yes, June 26th, it's Friday. I have been trying like crazy to get a video in. I've made a couple, I've had some troubles getting it uploaded. Hopefully this one will work. Thank you to Miss Alicia. We'll see how it goes. Anyway, I am still pre-op. I have surgery scheduled for Monday on the 29th. And I'm getting, I'm excited for it. Don't get me wrong. Little mental these days about the whole thing, but I think it's the liquid diet getting to me, truthfully. Um, Other than that, had a couple things on my mind. I still need to do the 10 questions tag that CC tagged me with, that Jennifer Bleacher started. I don't know that I can answer all the questions, CC, but I said I would do it, so I'm going to do it. I just need to get on it. I've had something on my mind that I've made a video about and just haven't been able to get it uploaded, and kind of wanted to talk about it. That would be social anxiety issues. Now, a lot of people have been talking about it. I know Nirvana from the Pretty Losers has been talking about it. Monica Sleep McQueen's been talking about, lots of talks about it on Facebook. I think some of that has to do with summer and swimsuit season, and who doesn't have anxieties about swimsuit season? But the more I hear people talk about it, the more it gets me thinking. I never thought of myself as having any kind of social anxieties. I've always thought of myself as a homebody. I just like to stay home. I like to spend time with my family. I've got a few close friends, and we keep in touch our own ways. I've always worked with the public, and I just pretty much figure that since I work with the public, I want to come home and shut the rest of the world out. And while most of that is really true, the more I've been thinking about it, the more I think I've gone up and down with my weight my entire life. And when I'm on a downward trend or a lower weight range, I'm much more socially active. I'm wanted to get out there and do stuff, and have had no problems meeting new people. So that got me kind of curious. Am I just a homebody because of my weight? Because I've not always been a homebody. Now, I don't know. Things may have changed just as life changes. Having children, having a marriage, having a home now, not living the single life. I don't know. But I started thinking about it when I first started watching videos. And I used to watch Hard-Boiled Heather's videos. And if you never got a chance to see them, she's wonderful. She's since taken her videos down, and we, of course, hope we get to see her back in the community. She absolutely rocked it. I'm sure she still is. And she's had to kind of stop for a little while and take care of life because she had a lot going on, and that's okay. That's what we need to do. But she was wonderful. But she used to talk about having social anxiety issues, to the point of where she had a hard time going to get the mail. Because if there was another neighbor out there getting the mail at the same time, she didn't want to have to deal with having a conversation with them. And I'm kind of the same way. I mean, I panic with the doorbell rings because I might have to answer it and then engage socially. And I would really just rather not. I race through a grocery store. Well, number one, because I want to get it done But honestly, in the back of my mind, it's because I don't want to run into somebody I know. And where I live, that happens quite often. And it's not because I'm not wearing makeup or don't have my hair fixed that day. It's because, I don't necessarily really want to always stop and have a conversation. I'm avoiding it. So, since I've heard other people talking about it, I've wondered, do I really have maybe some social anxiety issues? I think maybe I do. It's not just because I'm a homebody. So, it's interesting though, because I've not had any trouble coming onto YouTube and Facebook and diving right in with relationships there. I mean, I've kind of taken it slow. Like I said on my first video, I feel like I know so many people and could strike up a conversation or make a joke, and I have to pull back because I think, wait a minute, they don't really necessarily know me. Hold on. Tell it. Sorry. So, I got to thinking about that, and I thought, now keep in mind that I realize that with social anxieties, we could all have them for different reasons. You could put 10 of us in a room and we all have social anxiety issues for 10 different reasons. That I realize. I'm talking about me here. So I'm wondering, do I have social anxieties just because of my weight? Or as a general rule in my head? Because I know I've got lots of other issues. Trust me. And all I can say for that is thank God for medication. But I've not really had much trouble jumping in on Facebook and YouTube and meeting all you great people. Now, is that because we have this common bond to start with, and we have all these things in common that other people just don't understand? Or is that because I don't have to approach you physically? I don't have to get out of my home and do something out in the world in order to make my YouTube and my Facebook friends my friends. Now, quite honestly, I think it's a little bit of both. I mean, I think we would all agree there is not a greater bunch of people. I am so thankful that I have found this group, this whole community, because I'm not really sure, and I'm still pre-op, I'm not really sure where I'd be on this whole run had it not been for y'all. But anyway, so maybe it's because we have all these things in common that I can't discuss with other people because I'm too embarrassed or they just don't understand. And, or maybe it's just because I don't really have to put myself out there, right? So is that the case for Facebook and YouTube WLS community? I don't know. There's a lot of other people, and please tell me. I'm looking for your opinion. If I'm way off the mark, please let me know, because there's a lot of other people out there that, as they start to lose their weight and start feeling better about themselves, they become more socially active. So I'm wondering if this is going to change after I have surgery and I really start dropping some of this weight. Is some of this anxiety about going out and doing things, is some of that going to wane? Or is it just something else I have to deal with? Now, I compare this to other weight loss surgery people because I have hotel reservations to go to OH. And I would absolutely, positively love to meet everyone. All the people that say that they're going, and plus some, I would love, love, love to meet you. really nervous though. I'm really nervous about having to put myself out there. Now, for the past 5 years, I've had my son as my crutch if there was something socially going on. I always had him to pay attention to. I would take him with me, and if I had to leave early, I would blame it either on the baby or something else we need to do, or I need to get him home and get him lunch, or he probably needs a nap. Or if while I was there, if I felt like, and I don't know if anybody else has been there, I always feel like in a social situation, and I probably bring it on myself, but I'm the one sitting in the corner that, everybody else is just having this grand old time, and I'm the one just kind of, waiting for something to happen. But I have him as my deterrent. He's the one that can fill my time. Now, I don't plan on bringing him to OH with me to be my little crutch. But I'm still on the fence about going, as much as I want to be with everyone. I don't know, there's something about me that feels like I'm going to be forcing myself into these people's lives, or everybody else is going to have their people that they're closest with, and I'm going to be that person in the corner by herself. Now, will that change when I start getting some of my weight off? Will I feel like putting myself out there a little bit more? And of course, there'll be time to, get closer with everyone. But I'm just curious as to what you think. Do you think that we're all just this great community? Because socially, we don't really have to put ourselves out there? Or is it just simply because we have these huge life changes in common? I don't know. Either way, it doesn't matter. It's great either way. I mean, I have met some fantastic people, and like I've said, I just said on Facebook today, it is amazing to me how much words from some people that I've never even met in my life have meant to me. I couldn't do it. I really don't know how people do this that hasn't found this community. But anyway, I'm just thinking about that. Social anxieties. Weight related, not weight related. Why have I not had a problem on Facebook? Why am I having such an issue about going to OH? I don't know. Just let me know. Give me your opinions. Kind of a crazy topic, I think. I don't know. I love you guys. We'll see you next time. Be good. Bye-bye.